Hi, art friends. This week we're going to be learning about optical illusions. You've probably seen optical illusions before. Optical illusions can use color, light, and patterns to create images that can be deceptive or misleading to our brains. In other words, they trick our eyes and give our brains a mixed message of what is happening in the picture. Optical illusions simply trick our brains into seeing things which may or may not be real. I found some really neat optical illusions for you to look at. This first one is interesting. When you look at the picture, what do you see? Do you see a rabbit or do you see a duck? Can you see both? Look at this one. Do you see a vase or do you see two people's faces? Can you see both? What do you see here? Do you see a woman's face or a man playing the saxophone? In this optical illusion, the sphere looks like it's floating, doesn't it? See these dots? Look closely. They actually spell out words. The words are created by making certain dots smaller than others. Which of the blue dots is bigger? Can you tell? They're actually both the same size. My favorite kind of optical illusions are the ones that look like they're moving. I promise you, this one is not moving. It looks just like it is. If you see movement, the optical illusion is working. These circles aren't moving either, I promise. And these spirals, guess what? Not moving. Okay, this one actually is moving. If you stare at the plus sign in the center, the dots turn green. They're all pink dots. Isn't that weird? This one looks familiar. I want you to stare at the plus sign for 10 seconds and see what happens to the pink dots. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you see it? Did all the dots disappear? Here's another one. Okay, it's an elephant. Can you count how many legs it has? How about this one? Can you count the black dots? When you focus on them, they change to white. How? Optical illusion. The patterns in this optical illusion trick your brain into thinking that the circle is floating. In this optical illusion, the vertical lines in both images are actually the same height. The lines in this optical illusion are actually parallel. Why do they look like they aren't? Optical illusion. That was fun, huh? Let's get to our project. We're going to be creating a very simple version of an optical illusion using curved lines. Seriously, only curved lines. Okay, let's go. So the materials we need for this project are very simple. You will need something to draw on and something to draw with. I'm going to use white paper and a Sharpie. I'm not going to need to erase anything since I'm only drawing curved lines. Plus, there's going to be a lot of lines. Usually in art, we would always start with a pencil and go back in with a Sharpie and outline, but that would take a really long time for this project. So if you have a Sharpie, I would go ahead and use it. If you don't have a Sharpie, you could always use a pencil or a pen as well. Start by drawing a wavy line across the paper with your Sharpie. Think rolling hills, not roller coaster. Add some dots across the line, maybe 6 to 8 dots. Try to spread out the dots so they're different lengths apart. Put dots pretty close to the edge of the paper too. Start connecting the dots with bumps or curved lines. Each set of dots will get another curved line. Keep adding your curved lines until you have a bouncy line going all the way across your paper. The lines from the dots close to the edge will go right off the edge of the paper to an imaginary dot. Add another set of curved lines. I like to flip my paper over and do it from the other side as well, just to build on what I've already drawn. Remember, your curved lines are going to start from that dot and end at the next dot. And you're going to fill your whole paper doing this. Eventually, the lines will go off the top and the bottom of the paper as well. You should start to see your optical illusion coming out. Mine looks like bulging shapes. The curved lines make it look three-dimensional, don't they? If you want to add color to your optical illusion, go for it. I would use something like crayons or colored pencils. I chose two colors and just started coloring. If you want to make it look even more realistic, you can press a little bit harder with your crayon or colored pencil next to where the lines connect, where those dots were. Well, friends, I think that's it. I can't wait to see what you come up with. I hope you liked learning a little about optical illusions and creating your own optical illusion using curved lines. Remember to upload your image to Artsonia to make it easy for Miss B to keep up with all of these beautiful artworks. I'm always here for you if you need my help. I miss you, and I hope you enjoy making art with me while we're apart. Bye!